So, you know, this is the end of the year, the end of 2023. And we're getting ready for 2024. I don't know. When I was a kid, I thought that seemed so far away. I thought, how old will I be in 2024? I'm not going to tell you because I know I'm ageless. But numerologically, 2023 was a 7. 2 plus 2 plus 3 equals a 7. And 2024 is an 8. And you can learn more about that. I just happen to have my book right here, the book that Joy and I wrote along with Adironnda, 1111 Double Digitology. And it tells you about all the numbers. But let me tell you a little bit about what's to happen in 2024. It's an 8-year, which equals abundance. Now, many people think that abundance is just money. It's not. It is being a good steward of your money. It is about taking care of all of your finances with a responsible hand. It is about maybe balancing your checkbook. It's about being responsible with your money, so you will have more abundance to be responsible with. It also means about abundance of all things. So you may have stronger, better, more frequent relationships. Or if you do not care for your relationships, that will get more abundant as well. Think about that. Also, it is about balance. According to Adironnda, the 8 is like kind of 2 zeros stacked on top of each other. So there's a lot of source energy or God energy in them because according to Adironnda, the 0 equals God. It's all things, not nothing. And so that energy stacked up on each other with the balance, a rolly bottom, that means that your energy will need to really focus on being balanced in 2024. There's some huge energy coming. If you think that 2023 had a lot of energy in it, take a deep breath and wait for 2024 because it has an abundance of everything. Now, if you turn that 8 on its side, it looks a little like an infinity sign horizontally. So it's also an infinite amount of abundance in your world. So the things that happen in 2024 could go on through infinity. So that's why we ask you to pay attention. That's why we ask you to use your spiritual practice. In numerology, the 8 is about abundance and balance. Numerology can give you the answers when you are looking for something to happen. In the beginning of my practice, I added up every single day in my journal. 1/1 of 1993 was 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 3. And then I would look it up in some numerological book. Sometimes it made sense to me, sometimes it didn't. Then when Adironnda came around in 1999, I added that date in too. And Adironnda has channeled this book, Double Digitology. And so if you want to learn about numerology, I recommend adding it up each day, looking that date up, not the date as in March 3rd, 2024, but today or whatever day it is, 3/3/2024. So you would add 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4. Now, you can also find out your personal year numerologically. You add your birth date, not the year, but the month and the day, and then you add 2024. So if your birth date is January 10th, you would add 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4, which would give you a 10, which would mean this whole year is about new beginnings in your world and about relying on God, that 0, source energy. If your birthday is 2/2/2024, that would make your personal year. 2 plus 2, meaning February the 2nd, and then you add in whatever this year is, and that gives you your personal year number. Are you following me? So you've got 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4. So all that adds up to a 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is an 8, plus 4 is a 12, right? Which then you take the 1 plus the 2, which equals a 3. Now, if that's your birthday, that would mean that you've got all the ascended masters working with you. That would mean that this is a catalyst year for changes in your world. And that would mean that you really get the opportunity to pay attention to your foundation. Numerologically, in numerology, the 2 is about duality, according to Pythagoras, according to the Tibetans. Pythagoras calls numerologically the 2 is about divine partnership. Adironnda says those 2s is the number that has the most foundation of all the numbers because it's got that straight line across the bottom of it. And you'll see if you get this book that they take into account the shape of the number. So what that would mean in your personal year is you've got all kinds of changes. You are a catalyst for change in this year. And you are laying down a foundation which would take you through many years of your life. So it's time to pay attention to that. That's what we say about numerology. Namaste, y'all. Happy New Year. We'll see ya.